Okay, great. I just got a message. The new managing moderators can help you even more with blocking words and things that you don't want on your channel. So it's good. They changed it because somebody was like, I could be a managing moderator. And I tried to look into that and I was like, it doesn't let me do anything. Yes, I'm in bed, but I still have a message. Okay. Hey guys, I have a message for you. I wanted to say something. I'm definitely feeling super drained today. I'm trying to get my energy levels up, but it's one of those days like my body's just like just rest for a little bit because I've been running around trying to get all this paperwork done and working and doing the mentorship that ended up being 6 hours. The next day I was so tired, but like I did so much. I went downstairs and cleaned everything and took care of things. And I want to say this is why I came on here. I looked to see if you were alive and then it beeped saying you were alive. It's a message, that's why. Okay. Let's see if some more people jump on. If not, I'll just start talking now. Hi guys. Hi Love and Light. Hi Luna. I was just gonna say this has been Luna for the past 3 days. Like she's just been resting. Yeah, she's tired all the days. She's very tired. Luna is very empathic and very sensitive to energy. When she's resting and the cat's resting a lot, I know that it's like a resting period. Okay, I'm gonna tell you guys something. Hi guys. Hi everybody. Love and Light. I'm still looking for the Lionsgate nails. I was waiting for her to email me so I could get my nails done with her, but anyway, right now is not the time. So, okay, here's what's going down. Let me update you guys. All right. Yeah, she's tired. Okay, let me update you guys. Okay. Today I posted a video. If you didn't see it, you'll see it later. I have a red jacket on. And I was talking about how people are feeling disconnected, like they're not connected to spirit right now on a level they want to. And it's not that you're not connecting, because you're always connected to spirit, right? But here's the funny thing. I slept so shitty last night too. Like I got up like 20 times. So it's like, oh my God. And I wonder why I'm so tired during the day. Because I'm falling asleep at 11 o'clock at night, waking up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's insanity. But it's not because I like to sleep a lot. It's because I'm not sleeping. I'm like, it's almost like a person who has like sleep apnea, but I don't. I have like dream apnea. You know what I'm saying? I have like fucking dream apnea where I wake up like 14 times a night because of the dreams that I have. They're very intense, and then I wake up. I'm like, it's like goes from like deep sleep to like getting up, and I can feel it. You know that feeling when you get out of a deep sleep and you're like, oh, that feels good, or you're going into a deep sleep. You know that good feeling like when you're falling asleep. That's what happens to me, and so it's like. I'm coming in and out of that. So it's like the next day, my body's like, just wants to sleep. But I literally fell asleep at like 11 o'clock last night or 12. Well, last night I fell asleep at 3 a.m. But most nights I do that and I still wake up late. Okay, so here's the thing. You loose as a witch's sleep. Hold on. Okay, so managing moderators, by the way, you guys have more power and control now in my apps and stuff. So just letting you know. Okay, so here's we go. Today I posted that video with the red jacket on. Let me try to focus because sometimes when I read comments I go off. I don't hate you. I love you. Um, I'm also isolated myself in my room all day and I don't come out going through a lot in my life right now. Okay, Danny boy, listen. I made that video today with the red jacket on it, and Spirit was telling me like people are feeling disconnected, as above, so below, the government shutdown, the spiritual shutdown, right? Because as above, so below. If something's happening here, it's happening in the galactic, it's happening in the universe. So if there's a government shutdown here, something has shut down up there. The way I see it is that the spirit, angels, guides, they're always going to watch out for us. They're always going to look out for us. They're going to be there for us. But they're busy doing something right now, and it's major, important upgrades and things that they're doing and protecting humanity from. And it's a lot of work. I just see them running around up and down, like as I showed you guys. I told you in that dream that I had where I was like here on this earth on another realm. I was sleeping Then I turned into like I snapped my fingers, my wings came out, and I flew into the sky and I stopped all these dark energies from attacking you guys. I was like, "Who do you think you are?" And I stopped them. It's because that's what's going on. Like people are being protected right now. There's a major change. There was attacks happening, things happening that spirit and the universe is working on helping us be protected from, right? Now, yeah, I'm under attack in my own home. My neighbors are like lizards. Listen, yesterday I saged downstairs, I Palo Santo'd, I saged my daughter's room, I cleansed her room and cleared her room. And I feel like even today she's acting different. Yesterday, before I did that, she was like, oh my God. But then she got in her room and she just started calming down a lot. And I want to say it's because of what's floating through the earth. This is why I see this. I want you to see it with my eyeballs, like with my third eye. This is how I'm seeing, like a bunch of portals trying to be open, and then everybody we're stopping them. Like they're trying to be open, and we're like blocking them. Okay. So now another thing, I've made that video with the red jacket flow. Focus, focus, focus. I made the video with the red jacket, and I said in the video that people are having a tough time right now, and they're feeling like things aren't moving, like they're not connected to spirit, and like nobody's listening to them. They feel alone in this, right? And then I all of a sudden run into this video, and this guy's an astrologer, and he's like, just when we thought Mercury in retrograde was over and you thought it couldn't get worse, now Mercury in retrograde is RX Scorpio. I don't really understand astrology, but I do like to listen to it sometimes. But I don't get my messages from astrology. I actually will channel a message and then I'll see an astrologer say exactly what I just channeled is happening in the astrological charts, right? Which is interesting, right? Because I don't read into astrology. I don't check the current astrology to give messages. I just channel. And then I watch a video and I'm like, whoa, I just said that same exact thing. So Jesus always loved me and always will. Anyway, listen. So I do that and then I see this video and this guy saying, just when we thought we were out of it, now all of a sudden, and in the video, in the red jacket, I'm saying, don't do anything major right now. Don't try to make things happen right now. Don't push the boundaries. If you feel like you need to rest and take your time, do that. And listen, what did he say? Don't sign any major contracts. Don't do this and don't do that. Don't get yourself involved in any big things. Everything I said he was saying, which to me is a verification of like I channeled that exact thing. Why am I saying that? I said it in the video and I was like I questioned myself, like, am I wrong? Like, am I telling people, yeah, but I don't want to turn the light on right now, man. My eyes hurt and shit. Hold on. I'll put my little night light thing on because my eyes are really hurting right now. You don't understand. My head hurts, my eyes hurt. I just want to relax. Let's see if maybe if I put this on, maybe this will help you. Is that better? I just want to like be in my own little world right now. But anyway, but I still want to give these messages. Let's see what color I could do. That's normal. Well, these change colors, so that's fine. So anyway, so listen. So I say this and stuff, and then I look and he says that in astrology. So what I want to say here is this is the thing that I want to say. I was questioning myself, like, yo, are you telling people to like rest and not do anything when they should probably be getting up to? Why is this changing? I thought I was tripping. I'm like, is this changing on me? It's totally changing. No, no, don't change. There we go. So I look and then I say to myself, Flo, are you like telling people to rest and not do anything? And like, don't do that because like if people got stuff to do, um, if people got stuff to do, you don't want to tell them to like be lazy. But because what I said was rest, right? Really quick, let me just grab a couple of cards because I want to see something. I'm not doing a reading. I just want to confirm a couple of things. And as you can see, I put all my tarot cards in this bag. Like I know people have booked the mini readings. Don't worry, we'll get to it. Just give me a minute. Let something pass. Right now, we have to let something pass for this next chapter to come in. That's what Spirit told me. Don't rush anything right now. There's something that's changing, and you need to be patient with it. That's what I was hearing. And I'm going to follow along with that guidance because when I hear things like that, I know Spirit's like, hold on a second, like I'm hearing, just hold on, we're going home, like just hold on, like, don't rush into this next chapter of your life because this is the part where we get if you have animals and they're doing what my animal's doing, you see, See my baby? If you have animals and they're doing that, hold on. Let me wipe the screen here a little bit. I think okay. If you have animals and they're resting a lot, just like pay attention to that, okay? Pay close attention to that because the animals know they can feel they can feel energy like crazy, okay? Animals are very, very intuitive when it comes to the energy, especially. I don't need the cards, but I'm gonna pull a couple cards just because. Okay, let me make this real clear to you right now. Okay, some of you, the Two of Wands, planning, progress, making decisions, discovery, leaving home, traveling. Listen to me. Listen. Energy is coming in. Let me tell you guys something. Take your time with whatever it is you wanted to do. Like I see you want to do something. You want to create something. You want to get it done. You want to go on with it. When I say this, I am never one to be like, don't do anything, be lazy. No, because I'm not lazy. I fucking work my ass off. I work my ass off. Okay. We did the mentorship class. It was 6 hours long. I was like, it's probably gonna be like 2 hours. 6 hours later. Okay. That's how hard I work. Okay. And the messages and the readings that came through on that were insane in the membrane. I couldn't the first person that got the reading, I just can't believe I can believe it. But more and more spirit shows me more and more how connected we are right now. Spirit saying, create more healers. Okay, let me explain something to you right now. It is time for you to get into your power zone because I love you and I want to see you advance. Listen, could it be scary for okay? I'm gonna say something. Please take it with a grain of salt. But listen, a lot of okay, this I'm not talking about other readers and stuff like that. I don't want you to think like that. But a lot of them would love for you to just be quiet and watch them and listen to their guidance and be dependent on them, okay? So that they don't lose you as followers. Understand what I'm about to say, okay? They want you to continue watching them because you need them and they want to siphon your energy. A lot of readers. What they don't want to do is what like the Bible wanted to do and the Torah and the Quran. They wanted to keep you beneath them. So they told you to read the Bible, obey God, and do what you're told, right? This is what this low vibrational tarot community, spiritual community is doing right now. They're siphoning energy of people. They don't want you to advance. So what I'm telling you right now, if you resonate with me, if you don't, hey, listen, go. I will honor you and respect you. If you're like, Flo, I don't believe you, you're evil, whatever. I will literally support you. I swear to God, and I will never hate you. What I want to say to you though, I'm done with you guys following me. Does that make sense? I'm tired of you following me. Please tell me what to do. It's time for you to become a leader. I didn't come here to create more followers. That's not my purpose in life. I don't want you following me like a little puppy who doesn't know what they're doing. I'm trying to teach you the tools so you can help other people too. I can't do this on my own. I'm just a voice that you needed to hear to remind you of who you are so you could become the leader that you came here to be. Does that make sense to you? When I do the mentorship, the first one I said, all right, I'll do readings. The second, third, fourth, I'm charging less, number one. Number two, it's not about readings. I love you. Listen, guys, I could read you from your ass to your throat chakra right now. I really can. It's easy. I don't need cards. I don't need to think. It's like literally, it's like chewing gum for me. Blah, blah, blah. Here you go. It's easy. And I'll continue to obviously give messages through spirit. But I'm tired of you guys like, please tell me what to do next. No, I need you to learn what to do so you can help others learn what to do. And so I'm here to create more leaders. And I'm at that level with my guides. I'm like, listen, it's great. I love people following me. Listen, if I want to be a greedy bitch, yeah, yeah, follow me. I know what I'm doing and you don't. That's what the tarot community does to a lot of people. It makes you feel like you have to see them in order to get through your day. You have to hear this message. When I channel messages and I post those videos, they're not so you could follow. They're so I can lead you. The breadcrumbs. It's the breadcrumbs. I'm giving you little breadcrumbs. Today's message, this week, this month. I'm giving you breadcrumbs to your soul's purpose. That's my intention. You're pretty. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're perfect. And I don't want to do this with these little like babies. Listen, here's the thing. There's people who are beginning their soul's journey. They find me. They're like, "Oh man, I want to be like that one day." Okay, and I've been like that. I've watched people be like, "I can't." And guess what? I am them today. 5 years later, I'm that person that I watched. Actually, I've advanced further than them. And that's not to say they're stupid. They don't know what they're doing. But it's funny because there's people that I watched when I first started my spiritual journey. I was like, "Oh my God, I wish I had those gifts." And then I'm here now and I watch them today and I can't watch them anymore because I realize they've stayed there. They're stuck there. It's not about success. It's not about becoming better than anybody. It's about progression. Virgos, we are okay. If you want to get better in life and do things better in life, date a helped, healed Virgo, a healed Virgo. Because an unhealed Virgo will be like, why do you stand like that? Why do you? Because they will judge everything you're doing and they don't mean to do it. It's just in their nature because they're self critical. So they criticize everyone around them. But if you want to like advance in life, let's say you were dating me, I would never be like, you look ugly when you wear that. I'd just be like, yo, come here. Like, can I change that shirt? Let me fix it for you. Watch this, watch this. And I change it and you'd be like, damn, I look good. I'd be like, yeah, I know, I know. And then I would this is why you right now cannot date somebody who's not at your level. I can't date a guy who's like or a girl who's at a level low level because what I'm going to do is help them advance. They're going to advance and then they're going to move on to the next person and then they're going to stay where they're at. You may have helped somebody advance in your life. I'm hearing this. Someone from the past, you may have helped them advance and they become a better person because of you, but they've stood where they were at, babe. The level you helped them advance to is where they stayed. They didn't advance further. I don't want you to say, like, "How come they dated that person and now she's married to him and she's a good woman, and how come he's married to her? How come he moved out of his house when I broke up? Was it me?" No. You helped them get to that level, but they've stayed there as you keep progressing. I am a progressor. One thing about me, if I'm not progressing, like, okay, Cat Williams says something in in this comedy show. If you are depressed or sad, watch comedy shows. They are amazing for your spirit. Because a lot of comedians are depressed, so they turn that and take it and turn it into a show, and it's funny. Cat Williams says something in his thing. He goes, "Listen, man, I'm all about upgrading. If I saw you in 1996 and you was selling weed, and it's now 2005 and you ain't bumped up to cocaine yet, me and you can't be friends." I mean, it's a joke. It's a joke. I'm not saying like actual literal. By the way, this is a cinnamon broom. It smells so good. I got it from the store and it smells so good. It's just like cinnamony all in my I love it. It's not about I just like the smell because everybody's like, "Why'd you get a broom?" I'm like, "It just smells like cinnamon." Oh my god, it smells so good. Okay, so look, if you're still selling weed and I knew you in 1996 and by now you ain't bumped up to selling cocaine, then we can't be friends. Obviously, I'm not talking about really weed and cocaine. What I'm saying is you're still selling weed? It's been 20 years, bro. Are you gonna move up to cocaine like a real adult, or you're gonna stay there in the weed category? My point is, if you're not advancing, what are we doing here? Here's the thing about humanity. Okay, we are here to reproduce, to advance souls, and to pass down knowledge. But the thing about us, you, people like me, when we're not progressing and advancing, we feel stuck and unmotivated, and we feel like we're losers, and we're not. It's not that we're losers. We feel like we're not contributing to the collective like we should be. The justice card. The justice card. We feel like we're not contributing to humanity. And the thing about you, if you feel that way, if you're like, oh, you know what? I feel like I'm not contributing to humanity flow. Right now, I feel like I'm a bum. I'm not doing nothing. You're exactly where you need to be because only the advanced souls think like that. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making some sense because I know I kind of like sometimes will mince my words, but I mean to say, like, look at that. The King of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Two of Wands. Justice is being served for you. Let me explain something to you right now. If you're on that, what's happening? Why do I feel stuck? Why do I feel trapped? Why do I feel like I can't do this? You are exactly like where you need to be plus 10 times more. Does that make sense to you? Because what's happening right now, you're advancing, your soul's advancing, okay? Your soul's advancing, but you don't recognize it yet because of what's been going on. What I'm trying to get this to okay, you're advancing, but you're not recognizing because of what's been going on with the energy levels. Um, a lot of nose, sinuses, nasal stuff. I feel like you need to go to a nose doctor. I'm gonna take the steps and I'm gonna motivate you to do it. I'm hearing eye doctor. You need to go to eye doctor. Some of you driving and the lights are like exploding in your eyes at night. That means you need glasses because the lights, if you drive at night and the lights look like this, like they're exaggerated, you need glasses because they're supposed to be like little dots, but you're seeing like big blurs of light. That's not good. That means your eyes, you need to see because you have good eyesight, but as much as we hate to say it, we gotta turn 35, 40, 50. You gotta start using the stuff that makes your eyes stay where they need to be. That's one thing. The more you think stuck, the more it will bring stuck to you. Okay. I was explaining this to my daughter in the car yesterday. I said, Mommy, listen to mommy. The universe listens to everything you're saying. So if you're saying to the universe, I can't do it. I have anxiety. I can't help it. I said, that's what the universe is going to hear, and they're going to bring you more anxiety. They're gonna bring you more pain, more suffering, more anxiety. But if you say, like, I feel like I'm experiencing anxiety right now, but I know it's going away, that's what will happen. Like, do you want to be on medication? I told her, do you want to have take medicine because you have anxiety? No, I said, so we got to work on this. Listen, put your kids in therapy, guys. Don't be afraid. Put them in therapy. If you don't see it's working, take them out of there and put them to another therapist. Because sometimes you gotta like it's like taking a bipolar medication for some people. You gotta take a few of them before you know which one works for you. And it's the same with therapy. Because guess what? You're not trying to take medication. You're trying to do therapy, right? You're trying to do therapy, but you gotta find the right person for you. If I go to a therapist, because I am signing up to a therapist, not because yeah, do I need one? Maybe, I don't know. Do I need someone to talk to? Probably. Working on you, and this goes for you. I don't give a shit if you're doing what I'm doing or not. If you're standing in the camera and talking, I don't care. I have ADD, bro. I have ADD, anxiety, bipolar, depression, uh, schizophrenia is what they would call it because I hear voices. All of this stuff, but I turned those into my gifts. You understand? Everything that was like anxiety, depression, bipolar, I said, okay, yes, I do have those, but I'm turning them into gifts. So when I have anxiety, it tells me that spirit around me and I'm not comfortable here. Something's up with this situation. What if I don't have anxiety? What if I'm feeling everybody's entities? For instance, when my family members come over and I love them, they're all great people and they're doing good and we get along today because it wasn't like that my whole life, but today we've all grown up, we're like kind of like doing our thing and everybody's okay. But when they come when I know they're coming over even a week from now, guess what I feel? Anxiety, sometimes depression, sometimes my thoughts will go all over the place, I'll have crazy dreams because I'm the type of person when I know people and I care about them, I have to disconnect from you guys every time we get off live. Because you know what I'll hear? All your thoughts. Baby, I've heard so many of y'all thoughts, and you know how I know? It's because then I'll hear a Spanish woman, a black woman, a white woman, a Russian woman, a Polish woman, I'll hear all Australian. I'll hear freaking somebody from the Virgin Islands, from West India. I'll hear these like accents, and I'll hear it's like your spirit, or like you got to tell them this, and you got to say, and this is what's happening, and my son this and that, and I hear it, and people could be like, that's your mind, that's your mind. Your mind is doing that, and you're crazy. Hold on, we manifest everything that's a reality, right? But let me ask you guys a question. Do you sit down and think about like a West Indian woman whose son passed and never got to tell her son that it wasn't his fault? Like, think about that for a moment. Are you thinking about things like that? Like, you'll sit there, therapists don't understand premonitions. But here's the thing, want to know something? When I talk to the therapist that my daughter's seeing, I'm going to tell them straight up. Let me ask you a question. Do you believe in like spiritual law and the universe and spirit? Because I'm a medium, I'm a psychic medium. That's what I do for a living. I'm a healer. This is why I'm sending my child to you because I believe she's more logical and I'm more spiritual. But if you don't believe in like spiritual stuff and you can't like incorporate that into her therapy sessions, I don't know if this is going to be the right fit because you need to. I don't want you to be all spiritual and all. I need you to balance it. For instance, I'm going to tell her when you talk about your thought patterns, the more you think negative, the more you bring that towards you. These little things like manifestation, do you believe any of that? And she's like, if she's like, no, I'm illogical, then I'm gonna say like this is not gonna be the right fit, right? But if you are a little bit spiritual and a little bit logical, you have to mix the two. You can't be too spiritual and too logical. You have to be, you have to scissor that shit. You gotta be like connected, like two vaginas. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because if I go to a therapist and she don't believe in spiritual stuff, why am I talking to you? Because I'm a spiritualist, right? But if I'm talking to you and I'm here for logical explanations of what may be going on with my subconscious or conscious or unconscious, and you're talking to me about I'm crazy and I need medication, then I'm gonna have to reconsider who I'm talking to and leave. Because guess what? Therapy, whatever, I don't give a shit who you are. You have to know in this world, if you don't know by now that spirit and human are one, then me and you, we can't be friends. You can call me crazy all the fuck you want. How come I'm always knowing shit? Why do I guess it's right? Why do I know when something's gonna happen? Why do I tell you how to dream about that? What? I'm crazy? Bitch, you're crazy. No, 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 we're done. We're not explaining the color blue to blind people. Remember what we said? Like you tell them, like I'm hearing this for you. You tell them. They're like, "What are you talking about?" You look at them and be like, "You know what? I'm done explaining the color blue to a blind person." And they're like, "What do you mean?" Because that's how like slow they are. They don't even get what that. Huh? I'm not blind. No, no, you're not blind, but you are blind. Does that make sense? He who has ears to hear, let them hear. He who has eyes to see, let them see. He who has a mouth to speak, let them speak. And spirituality is everyone's journey. Exactly. Okay? Listen, when I say to you, just hold on, we're going home. Like, listen, just hold on, we're going home. The Four of Pentacles comes out with the Hermit. Look at that. Hold on, we're going home. This is deep internal work you're doing, and it's not easy. But you're tired of it. I see you being so tired of this shit. You're like, baby, flow, please. When is it going to stop? When is it over? When? Listen to me. I go see a therapist. I'm gonna give that bitch a reading. I'll make her a good therapist. Second, I go in there, she hears about my spiritual stuff, and then I tell her like, "Did your dad? Was your dad's name blah blah blah? Did he die of a blah blah blah? He wants you to know that he's around him. I don't know you. I've never met you. Then we'll see. Do you believe it or not? And I'll tell spirit, let this bitch know, like who the fuck we're talking to. And no, I don't communicate with demons. No, I don't, because if I hear one negative voice, I go rebuke. I rebuke you in the name of all that is good and light. But a lot of these readers out here, I'll be watching some of them and I'm like, oh, like right away my heart starts hurting. I feel uncomfortable. I'm sweating. I'm nauseous. Mm, mm, sorry, love and light, but you know, and I'm not saying all of them, I'm just saying a lot of them, you know? Okay, so this is a wish fulfillment and manifestation. I'm going to say this to you. Okay, spirit, what? I love hearing laughter coming from my daughter's room. It's one of my favorite things. I'm so grateful. I keep praying and meditating for her to be happy, laughter. Hold on. Okay. Okay. One of the things you need to be very aware of right now is that those negative voices are trying to fuck with you. This is my left ear. Looks like it's my right, but it's my left. And I'm hearing, watch those voices because they're trying to get in your head and they're trying to tell you that you're never going to do this. You're stupid. You're dumb. You're never going to make this happen. And they are messing with people right now. Let me tell you something, okay? Clear the energy because the entities are alive and well, and they're trying to run around this whole earth. And what they're doing right now, the vulnerable people, they're catching them. Got them. Trapped. And they're telling you, nothing's ever going to happen for you. You're never going to make this happen. You're stupid. You can't do this. You're lazy. You don't really want this. You don't want to fall in love. You don't want to be with someone. You don't want to feel like my eyes look like Pleiadian eyes right now. Look at those eyes. They look like they're glassy. Wow, it's amazing. You don't want to do this. You're not going to create this. You're not one with the light. You are in hell. They're trying to make you think you're in hell. When I told you I had that dream, the so it wasn't the devil. It was just somebody who worked for the devil, turned into a 30-foot man, and he came onto the dimension I was in the dream, and I'm hanging out in a dimension. I'm talking to my cousin, showing her that the blue jay represents her grandmother. I was like reading her in a dream. I was doing a reading in a dream for spirit and for their soul. And I was like, "That's your grandmother. That blue jay is the grandmother." Blue jay pulled up and she said, "It's me, Grandma Gert." And I said, "Did you hear that?" She said, "It's your grandma." Right. And then she was like, "What?" I was like, "Yes, that's your grandmother. She's saying hello to you." Then the guy comes from the ground up. Imagine I'm in the dream. I'm sitting by a beach thing. I'm talking to her about the blue jay, and I'm just sitting here. We're laughing about it and stuff. And then all of a sudden, a man comes out of the ground, and he's full like fire and brim and everybody. He's got other people around him. He goes, "Florina, come to hell where you belong. You belong down there with me. Come down to hell." And I was like, "No, I don't belong down there." He was like, "This is hell. You are in hell." And I said, "Man, this is heaven. This is," I said, "This is whatever it is, it's not hell." I said, "And heaven's not heaven, and heaven and hell is not hell, and heaven could feel like hell, and hell could feel like heaven." I said, "It's all a big illusion." I was trying to explain to him, Mr. Know-it-all from hell, that it's all an illusion. It's all what you think it is. I said, "You could be in hell, you feel like you're in heaven. Somebody in heaven could feel like they're in hell." I told him, and he was like, like, damn it, this bitch won't budge. And then he got down and I said, "No, I am of the light." And he said, "Fine, have fun being devout." And he was huge. Then he fell into the ground. And then this guy who looked like a devil was going up to heaven, and he was grabbing all the people, I guess, that belonged down there with him, and he was pulling them down. They were trying to get me to go down. And then this guy comes from the heavens, and he flies down in this like ski thing, like jet ski type of thing, and he comes to me on the beach. Boom. And I'm like, everybody's like, "Oh, run, run." I was like, "Relax, it's not gonna hurt you." And he comes and I go, "Hey, what's up?" He goes, "I know you." And I was like, "You do?" He was like, "Yeah." And I kissed him on the knee, and we walked away. And I'm telling you this for a reason. When I say to you, you've been recruited, here's the thing. Only some of you will really be like, "Flo, wow, this is crazy how you're saying this." Like, if it touches you like that, you're like, "Bitch, I've always felt like I was being recruited from like the light or the dark." Like, the light doesn't try to recruit you. They tell you you're a part of the light. You want to be a part of it? That's it. Go. You know what I'm saying? The darkness, and when I say darkness, the evil darkness, not the bad darkness, the ones that's not good for you. They once they get you to say, "Fine, you know what? I do belong in hell," and then you go down. Now they got your soul. It's like giving the devil your soul, and you give it to them because you believe that bullshit. Because they try to tell you you're in hell already. This is hell. You know how people are like, "Earth is hell." No, it's not. There's no such thing as hell and heaven. There are hells and there are heavens. People in hell feel like they're in heaven. There is a channel. Okay, if you ever read Swedenborg in Life, it's called Sweden. It's called Life, Heaven and Hell by Swedenborg. Okay, um, he was like a very scientific person, and then they got him, the angels and stuff made him spiritual because he didn't believe in none of that stuff. And an angel took him to a part in so-called hell, right? And it looked like, he said, it looked like London. I've seen these places. It looked like London. It was just dark, a lot of darkness. And he goes into this room, and this guy was sitting in there, and he was a spirit. He said, that, like, if you've ever seen, they vibrate, like spirit vibrates like that, because it's energy. It's not a real person. It's not a physical thing. It's their consciousness who formed an energy cycle of themselves, have made them into an energy of that they think is a physical reality, but it's not. It's a vibration of them. Do you get it? That's why spirit shows us vibrating spirits, because it's a vibration. And he's sitting in that room, and the guy walks in. The angel goes, "Watch this." And he's sitting in a room, and it looks like all gold coins are around him. And he's sitting on the gold coins because he was greedy, right? His hell is greed, and he never wanted to die without his money. And he's sitting there, and then Swedenborg goes to the angel, "Oh my gosh, why is he sitting around with all this gold?" And the angel taps Swedenborg, and he looks again, and all the gold turns into shit. So this person who was greedy, selfish, and just wanted to be all about money was sitting in a room in his hell holding on to his money. He was holding on to it like this. And then Swedenborg gets shown the reality. He opens his third eye and goes, "Look again." And the guy's sitting in a room full of shit. But in his mind, he's sitting in a room full of gold. Why? Because that's how much God loves you, right? That's how much the source loves you. They love you so much that even in hell, they want you to think you're in your own heaven. You're never God, the angels, the universe, the love, the light, they never want to see you be punished, but they need you to wake up. Like, they can't come down there and wake you up. All they can do is offer assistance. "Hi, I'm an angel. You wanna come with me? You don't belong here." If you don't take that hand and reach out, it's gonna be a while before it happens again. The movie you've ever seen with Robert, it's I is it called It's a Beautiful Life or something like that, where the woman, his wife dies and then she dies, she kills herself and then she ends up in hell and he has to travel through hell with Robin Williams. He has to travel through hell and he has to if you've never seen this movie, go watch it. Like we do, we travel through hells to get our family members out of there. He goes through it and he has to remind her while she's in hell, sad, 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 right? And he has to remind her, "You're not in hell. You're not a bad person. You're a happy person. You love art. You're happy." And he has to force her to remember that. Once she remembers it, she frees herself from hell and goes to heaven. It's just a gentle reminder. And you are being shown right now that you belong in heaven. Your energy is at what dreams may come. If you have not seen this movie, I beg you, when you get off of here, go watch it, stream it. If you have to pay $2 for it, it's worth every penny. I'm gonna watch it when I leave here too. It's called What Dreams May Come with Robin Williams. You'll know exactly what it is because you'll see him in the picture. What Dreams May Come. You need to see that movie. You have to, because that's what I see you as. You're going into hells reminding people that they're not in hell. And then these demons, these devils, they try to come there when you're doing the work. You're in these dimensions doing work, right? Whatever it is, whether freeing yourself or others from these energies, and they come in there trying to trick you. Like you're already in hell, just come to hell with us. Because you can be tricked while you're in the spirit world. Because in the spirit world, things change, and your mind is like you forget sometimes that you're there, but you are conscious. Like you know you're dreaming. Like in your dreams, you know you're dreaming. You're not everyone else. They can't get you to go into their hells. They've tried multiple. Listen, they think like maybe because you smoke weed, oh, you're gonna think that you're a bad person, you belong in hell. Sometimes I take kratom for pain. I really do. It started becoming for a pain medicine, not because I don't want to take Percocet and that shit. And there's times where I'm like, oh, are my angels mad at me? What if they see this as and then they try to show me false dreams, these energies, these entities try to show me false dreams of me in dreams, like doing drugs and doing all this, so I could think I'm a bad person. I'm not. I'm a human being. If I'm in pain, I'm taking something for pain. If I'm sitting there popping pills all day, it's a different story. But if I take two or three, and which is kratom is like it's not like Percocet. If you don't know anything about it, it's a derivative plant of it's a coffee derivative. It's literally a leaf, and they crush it up, and then they like extract the powerful parts of it. And you take it. It's like a medicine, right? But some people can become addicted to it. And at the end of the day, I had to review myself and say, "Am I addicted to kratom?" In a way, I am, right? Because I want to take it every day. But here's the thing: it's helping me. It's helping me with my pain, with my energy levels. I mean, it's helping me. That's all I can say. You guys see me every day. Do I look like I'm high? Okay. Here, I took 2 kratoms today. Do I look high to you? Honestly, at all. Like, do you even see anything of me being no, because people are like, "Yeah, it's a drug, it's a drug." In the NA meetings when I went, "It's a drug," I went. So I stopped going because 'cause they're like, "It's a drug." Meanwhile, most of them are taking something. They're smoking weed, THC, something. But when it comes to kratom, they're all saying it's a drug. Now, let me tell you, I usually get it at a good vape shop. Don't go to, like, these cheap ones because some of them and do not drink the liquid. Do not. If you're gonna take it, either the capsules or the straight powder in your milk or matcha, it's fucking strong. You're not gonna like the taste, but you can put honey in it. You can do a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I'm only saying I'm not recommending you go do kratom. If you've never done it, please do your research. I did almost 6 months of research before I started taking it. I really looked into things. People saying great things, others saying bad things. It's helping people in a major way. If you are letting go of drugs, if you're releasing drugs or you want to quit drugs, kratom is a great option besides Suboxone and method. Don't do it. Don't do yourself with Suboxone and methadone or whatever it's called. Do not take that. Like literally don't. Okay. I would rather suffer the withdrawals than take methadone or Suboxone. That shit, first of all, your teeth get rotted, you're gonna be sick, and you're gonna be more addicted to that than you are to the drug, so please don't. It's called Kratom, Kratom. If you're gonna look into it, I'm only telling you this because I struggled with that. Like, is spirit mad at me? Do they think I'm an addict or whatever because I take it every day? But then I look at it and I'm like, no. I'm like, There's days when I'll take, like, one too many, and I'm like, "Oh, no, I don't like that I don't like being high. I just wanna feel, like, painless. I don't wanna feel pain. I'm in pain, and then I have to get things done, and it's hard, right?" So, I question, like, "Do you guys think that I'm at," and you know what? They do in a way say, "That's bad, you can't take that," and then they could try to come in my dream, these other entities, and be like, "Ooh, it's bad," like, but my grandmother has tried to show me that she doesn't like kratom, she don't want me taking it. But she has to understand, like, when you were alive and you weren't feeling good, how many pills did you take? It was a box full of pills. Listen, I'm taking one thing, right? Hey, if you're taking Percocet, Xanax, all that, what's better, taking a natural plant derivative or taking all those pills your doctors prescribed to you? Do you understand? Yeah, kratom helps people's mental health. It helps them with their energy level. It helps them sleep. It helps them with ADD. It helps them focus. It's like a wonder drug. But you got to stick to the things that the companies that are keep like the gold OPMS, the black OPMS. They keep their shit the same. They're not putting all this extra shit people are putting in it. If you try to stop, you may feel a little hot and weird, but it'll go away. You can't be taking this new shit. Whatever you see these new things coming out, stay the fuck away from them. The original kratom people, you got to stick with because it's the only thing that they're not putting a bunch of garbage in there. I'm telling you, be careful because I won't touch nothing but the ones I take. The guy in there is like, you want to try this one? I'm like, no. I'm not here to get high and shit. And I'm not trying to feel like I'm on perks. I just need my body, the pain I'm in, that's it. Like I take it as a medicine now. In the beginning, I was taking it as a drug, right? But now I'm like, no, my point is though, I struggled with that with my guides, right? But I know that they don't like it, but also like you're not me and you don't know what it feels like to be in this physical reality and how much work I need to get done and sometimes I just don't have the energy. What I'm saying is though, if you feel like something is a hindrance to your life, you're wasting your money, your time, your energy and you're doing it, then that's probably my third eye is getting so itchy right now. Then that's probably something you need to look into, right? You know, if it's ruining your life, then right. Okay, be careful with that. So, like, if something feels like it's ruining my life, I'm gonna stay away from it. Let me tell you something though. I will not touch Percocet. I will not touch. Not. Do you understand when I say not touch it? The old me, if I would have found a perk on the floor, I would have took that shit in 2 seconds. Lately, you know, like let's say I find my cousin came over, for instance, she takes that because she has sciatica back fucked up, or she's like hunched over, so she takes like a medicine. She dropped two of them in the hallway. First of all, I was mad because Luna and the cat are here. I was like, they could have fucking taken this. I yelled at her, but I gave them back to her. The old me bitch, I would have crushed that shit up and sniffed that shit right in the bathroom. You know what I'm saying? But nope, I didn't touch them. That's what tells you. That's how I know kratom is a good thing for me. So if something is helping you and you don't feel like you need something else because of one thing, please don't do it. You sniffing coke? Oh, I can't do that shit no more. I used to be able to do all that. I can't today. My spirit don't even want it anymore. I just feel like I can't. I'll literally never sleep. You know what I'm saying? I'll be up for 3 days. Also, tower moment. Tower moment. Some of you are going through a tower moment right now. So I'm gonna tell you, it's hard. It's rough. Tower moment is you accepting the gifts that the universe has to give to you because you've been kind of like, mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The devil's dandruff. Movie you'll love to watch, Bedazzled, Bedazzeld. I think that's how you spell it, bedazzled, like bedazzled, you know, like your cup is bedazzled. That's all it's called, bedazzled. Watch it. It's so fucking funny. Me and my daughter were watching it in the car. She was like, "What is this movie?" She was laughing. She was like, "Oh my god!" And he's like speaking Spanish, Russian, and he becomes a sensitive. You have to watch it. It's phenomenal. The devil's trying to she gives him 7 wishes, and the devil fucks with all his wishes. They none of them come to fruition the way he asked. Hilarious, best movie ever. This is a celebration. You're walking through the gates. I'm gonna say this to you. I know it feels right now like shit. Somebody's coming in hot. I see you got a person coming in, a man, woman. Somebody's coming in to you, and you know what? You don't even know you're moving, do you? You're leaving the situation. Look at the Empress and the Death card. Look at that. Look at them. Everything that the tower moment you went through, everything you've been going through, it's all so you could reach your empress and death, your death and transformation you're going through right now, and you are going through a big one. Look at what it's leading to. I'm telling you, it's a new beginning. I'm hearing finances. Wow, I heard that so potently in my ear. I heard financial. Ooh, some of you need to know that. I feel like somebody, you have an angel. This is how I'm feeling. You have an angel around you, whoever you're watching. Okay, this is reminding me of someone on the mentorship program. They may be a message for you there too. And she was saying, like, it's hard. Like, I have to deal with my daughter, like her emotions, and I got my own shit going on. And then somebody else said something about waiting for change and finances and all this stuff. And I'm hearing like that's that's who I'm speaking to. Someone like that. You've been going through you listen, you did the other day I asked a question. I said, okay, pay attention. Pay attention. You're always paying attention. But look, celebration, a gift coming in. The other day, right? I asked the universe. I said, I was the child who gave myself to everyone. I did everything for everyone. I cleaned for everyone. I took care of my brothers and sisters because my mom was busy working, single mom. My dad died when I was 8. She was taking care of 4 kids, the high priestess. And I was the second mother. I was the second mother, literally the second mother, right? And I asked the universe, like, how come out of all the kids, I get the one who like doesn't listen to me, won't do anything I say. She's not like she don't clean, she don't pick up after herself, none of that shit. And I was like, I'm wondering why the hell did I get that? Not that I was complaining, because I'll take my daughter over anything happens to her any day. I love her, so I never would. This is not in a way where like something. Because I don't want the universe to misunderstand. It's just a question I was just asking, like, how come I get the one that doesn't listen? How come my brothers and sisters, they got kids that do everything they tell them to do? They're like obedient. And first of all, number one, it's because I don't hit kids, right? I don't hit kids. I'm not a mom who's gonna hit my daughter. I'm not gonna beat her up or none of that shit. It's not happening. So it's like almost like the universe said to me, it's not a punishment, right? It's because she's teaching you how to be more selfish. Like you may see her as selfish and she's like, I don't give a fuck about nobody. Like she'll say things like that. And I'm like, oh my God. Like she's like, I don't care, mom. Like she'll say things to me like, you gotta stop crying over like an animal who got killed in the street because I'll see a deer dead and I start crying. She's like, oh my God, you have to stop doing that. And like it upsets me because I'm like, why don't you care? She's like, you care too much. Do you understand? It's like she's teaching me to stop being so, to let everything affect me because you do that, you let everything affect you, you're gonna be sitting there like, okay, do I give her chores? No, there's no chores. I do everything. And I know that people don't like that, right? But guess what? I'm a mom who believes that a kid should not have to do chores. You know why? Because when I was younger, guess what? I was everybody's slave. Do this, do that, clean this, go there, go help your aunt, go do. When I say slave, like I was slave driven, okay? To the point where my grandmother came in my dream when she died and she showed me in the bed and she covered me with the blanket and said, you need to rest now. Okay. And I liked doing it. That was the thing though. I loved to do. I used to be like, I'll do it because I wanted to be everybody's favorite and a good little girl. And I wanted everyone to love me. So I did it because I wanted more love and affection. So when I had a child, I said, I'm not gonna make her do that shit. Like I'm not, and I said it. That was what I said. I'm not gonna make her do none of that shit. I'm not gonna make her do chores and stuff because that's what I did. She cleans her room, she takes care of her own space. But mm, okay, I don't like talking about things like this, but my daughter has extreme anxiety, so I'm trying to work on that with the therapist. She's the type of person, if you touch her room or you move things around, she gets anxious about it. People think she's spoiled. What they don't understand is I see myself in her. When I was little, I was scared of things. I was like afraid when people came over. I used to be in the corner hiding. When she was little, she would see dark shadows in the corner of the room and she would hide her face and say, Mommy, what's that? And I would look and I would see something pass by, or I would think somebody's walking up the stairs when they weren't. She was always very aware. So she said it to me the other day. I remember being 4 or 5 years old. I was always so self aware. When a child says that, they were aware of everything. That's how we were. We hid behind everybody because we were scared. We were scared, like because we saw things that others didn't. I told you guys when I was like 7 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old, we played tag, like when somebody has to hide and seek. And my cousin, who I used to, by the way, be afraid of, she opened the closet door and she goes, I got you. And I saw a witch, a scary, evil, big nose, warts, ugly witch when she came. And I screamed and I peed my pants. And I was like 6 years old. And when I look back at that, I'm like, oh my God, I saw the real version of her. That's what it was. Because at the time I was like, maybe I was just scared. And I, no, then you grow up and you go, oh my God, I saw her. I would see people's faces sometimes change when I was younger. Things like that would happen to me. Okay. Like you ever watch Constantine and he's on the bus and he looks at this lady and her face turns into an evil witch? Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Those types of things. And that's why I'm sensitive with her and I make sure she's okay. Because people might be like, she's spoiled, you spoil her. No, they thought that. My mom, everybody thought she was spoiled and all that, but then they started seeing her get real anxiety, like her face turning white, like shaking and stuff. So I was like, okay, this is more than I thought it was. It's to the point where if somebody's coming over or her room gets changed or you touch something, it's not she's not trying to be a bitch. It's she needs a minute to dissolve, to absorb that you touched my stuff, it's moved. Like everything's not the same. It's the comfort of feeling she don't like change, and that's why she's going to therapy. I don't like talking about this, but I feel like this is something some of you need to hear about your child because you may think they're spoiled or they're just not listening. I think you need to look deeper. They're very sensitive to energy. And I've said this many times in my readings. Your child is extremely sensitive to energy, especially if they have a father who isn't around or something and they act like it doesn't bother them. It does. It bothers them a lot. Why doesn't my father love me? There's a difference between if your father died, right? Let's say your dad's a drug addict and he's not in your life, right? Or your dad he moved to another country and you never see him, or he died. But to know that you have a father who's 5, 10 minutes away from you and they don't try to reach out, say happy birthday, Merry Christmas, they don't send you gifts, nothing, that's painful. Hmm? Yeah, because that's why people are like, you don't make her do stuff, you don't make her clean. No, I don't. Because guess what? Be a kid, but I teach her like this is how you do this. She wants me to teach her how to do laundry. I'm going to do that. She knows how to clean. She just doesn't want to do it, and she don't have to, because I clean. First of all, if she cleans up, I'm gonna go clean up after her because if I clean the toilet, I clean the shit. I mean, I get every crevice, like it needs to be clean. I want when I sit my ass on the toilet, I don't want to be on nobody's butt sweat. And my bathtubs, this is how clean they stay all the time. This is how I look at shininess. You see that? Because I'm not about to say like it has to be like you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna lay in the bathtub. Like everything's you see how it's shining and glistening. I don't play that shit. I like my shit spotless. Like I'm not gonna lay my ass on a dirty tub or sit my ass on a dirty toilet. Like my toilet is clean. The area around it is clean. I keep shit clean. You understand? So when it's if a kid's doing it, yeah, it'll be done, but it's not gonna be done like I like it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Julia, I look divorced. You're right. I am divorced. Actually, I'm not because I was never legally married. Anyway, so and this is what I'm saying to you. This is a message from spirit saying you got to pay attention because, yeah, of course it's painful when a father dies. I dealt with that father daddy issue from a long time ago and it triggered me when I had a child. That's why I say to people if you're going to have a kid, heal whatever needs to be healed because the birth of your child will trigger that into fruition. You will think you dealt with shit and you let it go, but when you have a child, it brings up new triggers, okay? If you've been molested when you were little and you had a child, you know that postpartum depression, all that happened because when you had the child, something in you said, "Bleep." When my daughter was born, that's when I had my spiritual awakening. It started happening right when she was born. Okay. From the moment I held her, I was scared. I held this girl like I have to protect this baby. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Like a mother who's scared to hold their own baby because they're afraid they're gonna hurt them. Because something happened when I was a child, and not in this lifetime only, other lifetimes too, where I was a baby and I was killed. I was, hurt, and you too. Yeah, it is rough. It's very rough. Listen, this is what I'm saying to you. Be patient with your kids. Be patient with yourself. You're not giving yourself credit where credit's due. You don't understand what you've dealt with. Okay. You don't understand what you've dealt with. You don't know how hard it was, and you don't see it because you're not giving yourself the credit where credit's due. You're not telling yourself like I'm strong. I did this. I did that. I took care of this. I took care of that. Anybody ever got like growth in their nose, like a little polyp? Well, I got that. So this is how you get rid of it. You put this on there every day, and you let it sit on it, and then it'll go away on its own. So but you got to do it every day. And apple cider vinegar, it softens it and takes it away. So what happens, like From what I see, like you get older, you start getting some people get like polyps in their nose or like little. It's from dry nose, if your nose is dry and stuff like that. Like I like to clean the inside of my nose with this and get some hydrogen peroxide in there because when we sleep at night, we inhale stuff and like my room is always spotless and clean. That's one thing. Keep your rooms dust free, especially for children and stuff, because that goes into your nose and your throat. So when I get up in the morning, I do hydrogen peroxide and I put hydrogen peroxide on a Q-tip and I clean the inside of my nose. And then I sniff water. Like I sniff water and I let it all come out because we're inhaling that stuff every night and it gets stuck here. It gets picture the back of your throat is here, right? Like that. It gets stuck like in this area, but in here. You know what I'm saying to you? Like in that area. So you have to clean it out. Okay. Okay. So I'm just saying that because some of you are dealing with like some real shit. Like this is good. I got this thing. Look at this thing. You put a little bit of Celtic salt, like a drop of like like a tiny bit of Celtic salt, and you put warm water up to here. You shake it and you let it sit for a little while. Let the salt absorb into the thing, and then you push this, and the water goes straight out. And it's incredible. I love it so much. It's so amazing. I'm doing the marshmallow root. I just steeped it in water overnight, and I'm going to. I drank a little bit last night, and I was like, clean my stomach today. It went, phew, that shit got cleansed. Like my stomach was clean this morning. Like, and I'm saying to you because we have a lot. A lot of people have up to 4 pounds of backed up shit in their stomach. Did you know that? This is my marshmallow root. You let it steep overnight, okay, and then you mix it and see how it becomes like. And also, if you have mucus, this helps phlegm come out of your system. It's amazing. Okay, so then I'm gonna hold on, mom. Let me finish in here, and then I'm gonna where is it, baby? What you looking for? So I'm gonna put it in a cup, and I'm gonna put it in my glass thing, and I'm gonna drink it every day. Okay, this right here, and then you take it and you. Where's the strainer? Mom, where's that little strainer? Do you know? The little strainer like this. Oh man, we don't have another strainer anywhere. A big one. Any big ones anywhere? Hold on, guys. Because if I forget to do this, it's gonna go bad. You have to put it in the fridge the other night because. Oh, here we go. You have to put it in the fridge the next night because if not, it'll go bad. So you want to get all the. You see that? It's like. Did you know that things that like are like mucus, like marshmallow root tea, mullein leaf, right? That come out like mucus. You see how it is? Or flaxseed, this for your hair. Flaxseed oil in this is incredible for your gut. It's incredible for your skin. It's like collagen for the body. So you want to get all that. You see that? All that medicine out like that, and you want to really get that out. Because like usually I like to do it with a straining cloth, but I'm telling you this because this helps me release mucus. Something that is like mucus is going to help you release mucus. You see that? And then you could put it in your coffee in the morning. Make sure your coffee is not super hot because when you heat up honey or marshmallow root, it doesn't become a medicine anymore. Now it's just marshmallow root. The heat kills the healing properties of it all. Sometimes I just take this and eat it. It's like kind of sweet. It's marshmallow root. Marshmallow. That's what they make marshmallows with. hmm And it's like a little bit. The consistency is a little weird. You might be like, ooh, but guess what? You see how it comes out like a kind of like mucus a little bit. I know it sounds gross, but let me tell you something. For the next 3 days, I'll drink this all backed up poop. Listen, bye bye. You see my stomach. You remember how my stomach was. You guys know how my stomach was. Look at that. Look at that. Remember how my stomach was like out to here? Yeah, I'm not skinny, but yo, my stomach went from like out to here to like, look, you see that? Usually my stomach be looking like, but because I've been doing this, first of all, I lost 9 pounds doing this every day. Doing this every day, 9 pounds. Cayenne pepper and all my food, 9 pounds gone in like a month. I lost actually 9.5 pounds if I really want to get technical. Okay. That'll help you clean out your whole body. Yeah. Edible aloe vera because the texture, right? You know how aloe vera is, right? Why do you think it's so good? Do you know if you put aloe vera in your hair with flaxseed oil and some coconut oil or something, like a castor oil, and you mix it and you make a mixture. You put it in your hair and let it sit until it dries up. You wash it off your hair. Your hair will be like amazing. Flaxseed oil, flaxseed, boiling flax seeds for like 15 minutes and then getting that mucusy type of consistency out of it, your hair will, it'll be so healthy. Like my hair is super healthy, bro. Look, and it looks a little greasier now because I haven't been touching it because I wanted to let the color sit in. But my hair is very healthy. Like it's super healthy. It feels and it looks shiny and it's nice. And I'm just saying because I worked hard on this. Like people will write to me and be like, "Can you tell me what you do to your skin? I wish I had skin like you." And like here, I think that okay, this is without the filter. And like you look at my skin, right? And I don't put nothing on my face. I don't use products. I'm not like, that machine for your face or doing microdermabrasion and da, 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 da. Look, I'm 43 years old and I smoke cigarettes. And look at my skin. Mm. Do you know what I went through? I used to pick my face. People who pick their face. I still do it to my arm. You see, I still do it. It's a nervous habit that I've always had. But I used to pick my face. My face was full of like spots and all that. And this is just from castor oil mixed with frankincense oil, jojoba oil, and that's it. Just that on my face. I don't wash my face with soap every day. I take a cotton ball, a little bit of tea tree oil, a little bit of witch hazel, and castor oil, and I wash my face like that. Okay, and then I put. Don't forget the neck. Okay, because your neck right here, you want this to stay as beautiful as your skin. Okay. Yeah, no, exactly. And I'm not saying that like, look at me. I like this is first of all from when me and my sister had a fight, a fist fight, and I had a punch in my head. You see these lines right here? I mean, I have lines. Obviously, I'm a human, right? But they were so prominent like 3 years ago, and then the castor oil I started doing every day. Look at them. Now it's just like these. First of all, did you know that these lines represent your wealth? If you have a line going from here to here, and then you have one here, and then one here, that's your wealth. Like your wealth is coming in. So when you start seeing these lines, that means your wealth is about to come in. So I started seeing this, and it goes all the way across my thing. Like if you have a line here, you see that line right there? That represents that you use your right brain a lot. If you have, hey, if you have these, all right. Come on. Let's look at the monster. What'd you hear? You hear the deer? Relax. It's okay, baby. It's just deer. There you go. You're okay. You're okay, you little. Look at this fucking face. Are you shitting me, dude? Yeah, so if you have these lines right here, that means look, 1, 2, 3, 4. How many you have? You're able to use your third eye. See, that's your third eye, and then your left brain is stronger, and your right. See, my right brain is stronger than my left brain. But look, I'm able to use my left brain. Some people only have this side and they don't have this in the middle or that. That's the third eye, your left brain, and your your right brain. You're able to use it. Okay. Oh, I do have a vibration plate. Yes, I do. I actually have one. I actually wanted to find it, but I packed everything downstairs. But I do want to get that because um it works wonders. The vibration plates, they are absolutely phenomenal. Okay. They work great. They release the lymphatic system and all this stuff. So, because right now I'm working on my health, right? Like my physical health. I want to feel better. I want to be more energetic. I want to have more energy, more being able to move around and stuff like this. Sorry. All right, look what I did downstairs. This is what I did yesterday all day. I was taking, and now I still have to take a lot. Are you doing laundry or no? I guess I'll do it. Of course, why not? Yesterday I stood down here and I cleaned everything. I got to do these windows. See, I started cleaning down here. Look, so I could sit here and work. I'm going to put my desk like right there somewhere, or maybe move this to this side of the room and then just sit there and work. You know what I'm saying? Like in that corner, I'm cleaning up. I did. Remember how it was, you guys? Remember all the shit I had everywhere? Mm-hmm. And I'm going to clean these windows good. I'm going to cover them. And then I'm almost fully done with this room. I organized everything nicely myself. I did it. Everything nice. Sugar and spice. I organized the closets and I organized all this stuff. I put all my stuffs away. Look at this little area to meditate by. I'm gonna sit here and meditate. I love it. Look at all these hair products I got from TikTok Shop, and they're all expensive shit, and I don't use them a lot, but they're still good. You know, I got a little popcorn machine there. It's really cool. And then like my little games. Let's get deep. Couples question, Twister, and I got some more stuff upstairs. Okay, so I'm fixing this so I could. I think I'm gonna start sleeping down here starting this week. I'm fixing this bed because look, it's a big ass bed. I'm fixing this bed. I'm fixing this area, and I'm gonna make it all be able to live here and chill. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. It was a lot of work. I've been working on it for days. Let me show you what I moved from there. Look what I moved from there. Look what all this work I did. Let me show you. You're gonna be like, God damn, Flo. This is what I did. All of this. You see this shit? I did all this. Like, I wish I would have organized it better, but still, everything's neat. It's okay. Look at that. Is that crazy? That's me. All this took me like a freaking 3 weeks to do. A lot of work. I know. I know. This is like, when I move into my own place, I have my own stuff there. Come on, mama. Come on, let's go. Get up. This, when I move into my own place, that's all my stuff is there. So I have like everything I need to for an apartment, for my own house or whatever it is. Because I'm saying we're moving. I don't care if I say that out loud because, people are like, don't say that. Your manifestations will be taken away. No, they're not. I'm moving with or without anybody's permission. You know what I'm saying? I'm moving to my own place. Spirit's saying we have to be brave. I'm hearing that. You got to be brave. You heard? Because I see some of you are really scared to move on your own. I know it could be scary, man. It's scary. I get it. But I'm telling you right now, we're moving. We're getting our own place. We're going to be living by ourselves. So get used to it. Okay? Stop being afraid, I'm hearing. I know it's scary. Get it. I get it. It is scary, I'm hearing. You understand? Look at my boobs, you guys. Look at my boobies. Look at that. Look, and I'm losing weight too. Yes, queen. Okay, bitch. Come on, stomach. Keep going. Look at my tits. Oh my God, how lovely are they? Remember my boobs before? Blah, blah, blah. After. That's what, yeah, that breast reduction. At first, I was like, I shouldn't have done it. And then I started loving it. Look at my nipples. They're like perfect. you know, you know what that feels like? I can actually jog now without being like, I'm tired. I can jog. I'd be jogging outside. It's crazy. Thank you guys. I'm going to keep losing weight and showing you that the marshmallow root works, cayenne pepper works. I'm going to lose the weight and show you how I did it naturally. And guess what? And that goes for all the women who are like, my stomach won't go down. Listen, my stomach wasn't going down either. Look, my stomach, but I started doing marshmallow root. Let me tell you, that shit went from huge to like, look, it's all loose fat now, as opposed to before it was like this hard, like really freaking fat, hard fat. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like going down. Do you see? Like, it may not be a big deal. Some people may look at me and be like, you're still fat. Yes, but I'm trying to lose weight. You don't understand how hard it was for me. My stomach wasn't going down. I was gaining weight only in my stomach. My arms are staying the same size. My ass is not getting fatter. But like now I'm going to show you that it's time for us to lose weight through these natural herbs. And I'm going to tell people every day, all I did, first of all, I stopped eating as soon as I woke up. That's number one. And I stopped shoving coffee with sugar down my throat first in the morning. So what I do is I drink lemon water in the morning as soon as I wake up, lemon water, and then I stay without eating for hours and hours. It's now 4:30 and I only eat a piece of a pretzel. And then I eat and then I don't snack. And if I do snack, I'm eating seeds, sunflower seeds, things like this. Okay? And it works. It works. And we're doing this naturally. There's no Ozempic, no this, no thatties. You know what I'm saying? This way, like when I lose all the weight, if I feel like my stomach's good, I'm not going to touch it. But I will say something. Once I lose all the weight, if I still see, because I do have skin like from my C-section that never got like normalized. If I feel like I need to do a tiny bit of liposuction, I'm going to do it. And I know everybody's like, no, don't, but I'm not going under. It's not going to be, I'm not going under a knife. It's just a slight bit of liposuction to get like, because I want to be able to wear shirts where this isn't coming out. You understand what I'm saying? Because I lost the weight. And then even when I was skinny, I had skin hanging down. They could fix that with just a few taps, you know? So I will do that. But I'm seeing how much weight I could lose by myself first. And then we'll see after that, you know? I'm a gazer like fruits and veggies sometimes. Guess what? Fruits and veggies, you know what they do to me? Acid reflux, bloating. When I eat salads, I'm bloated. You know what I'm saying? So listen, that means that something's going on with your gut. Okay, I ate gluten-free bread last night and I loved it. Like my body was like, this is so good. Gluten is a problem for me. I don't want to be one of those people, but gluten is a problem for me. It makes my stomach bloated. I feel like shit, and I stay away from breads. Breads are like so bad for me, so I gotta eat breads, not whole wheat. Whole wheat is so bad for you. Did you know wheat destroys your stomach? Newsflash. Brown foods, but no wheat, no wheat. Like you have to stay with brown foods like grains, not wheat. Wheat is so bad for your stomach. Did you know it ruins your stomach? By the way, more bitter, more better. Okay. Yeah, if you're feeling like you need to fast right now, I feel that. So that's why it's for a reason we're cleansing our spirit out. Okay. But everything that's more bitter in foods is better. Like, that's why what you call it, asparagus is so good for you. It's bitter. If you taste asparagus, it's a little bitter. Papaya seeds, papaya, all this stuff cleaning out your gut. One thing about me, I don't have a single parasite in my body, single worm, none of that shit. Because pumpkin seeds. Take pumpkin seeds with no salt, grab them, crush them, and eat them. Give it to your dogs, give it to your cat. It will deworm them naturally, okay? All right. We're losing the weight. We're getting our shit right because I know me, I don't want to be older and heavier. That's not, I see my mom struggling with that. She stopped smoking. So she gained some weight, because how it happens, food starts tasting better. You're bored. You don't know what to do with your mouth. So you start eating and shit. And I told her, like, Mom, start losing weight. Walk with me. Let's go for a walk. I know, but it's boring. I said, yeah, I get bored too, but we'll go for a walk. Take Luna for a walk. You got to do something besides sitting down. Like she's doing a lot of work around the house. She does a lot. Like she went from somebody who would sit in the house. By the way, clean your laundry thing. Like you see this. This is what causes fires, you guys, in here. So I like to take that brush that I have. I didn't do it. I did it last night, so I don't really have to do it. But take that brush I have and I take all of these things out. Okay, because this is like some people's things are older and it causes fires in their homes. Okay, so you want to clean the shit out of this part of your thing. Okay, do not leave that full of the laundry stuff because that's how fires get caused. God forbid, just for extra protection. Okay, it works. Your laundry will work better anyway. You'll have cleaner clothes with less stuff. Okay, if you have animals and you see your children's skin is sensitive, you have to wash their clothes separately from things that the dog and cat have in there. Clean your washing machine. Put some baking soda, apple cider vinegar, hot water, and pour it in the washing machine. I have the washing machine. You could buy them. They're like little things to wash in the washing machine. Run the washing machine and clean it because that those leftover things on the washing machine especially if you just moved into a house that's not your home, you want to use a clean washing machine so you can uh, do all that stuff. Okay. Yeah, I love walking too. If I had you guys near me, we'd go for a walk every day. Would be on a walk. With no joke, we would be walking every single day together and we would never stop. I'd be like, come on, we're gonna go for an hour walk and talk. Walking and talking is one of my favorite things. And how nice is it to go walking with somebody and talk the whole time? Because it passes the time, right? So if I had one of you guys close to me, instantly be like, come on, let's go for a walk. I want to be able to, like being with the person and talking to them because you can go walking with people, but if you don't enjoy their company, it's not going to be fun. So one thing about me, not only am I always working with you guys, I'm always cleaning, I'm always organizing, I'm always doing something. So sometimes I'm hard on myself, but like I need to rest too. Like, what are you talking about, Flo? It's like I'm pressuring myself. Like I gotta, yeah, walking in your house with Tai Chi walking, it's called. Just walk around, like walk back and forth. My daughter does that in her room often. Matter of fact, I gotta find that. Come here, baby. Come on, mom. Look at her. I said, come, you bitch. I gotta find that thing, the what you call it, the vibration plate. I gotta find that and use it because for me, that's gonna help a lot. Especially because I'm, losing the weight right now. Spirit saying, watch, you're gonna see how different your body's gonna react. Keep doing what I'm telling you to do. Yo, drink cayenne pepper, fire honey. If you don't know what fire honey is, take some honey, this much honey, put it in a jar, add ginger, turmeric, black pepper, and cayenne pepper to it. Put it in, like you can add like a tablespoon of each. I like to put more cayenne pepper than anything. Mix it, take a spoonful of that every day. You have problems with your lungs, asthma, you will see what a difference your body will thank you for what you'll be doing with that. Because I literally do that, and when I do my chest, I can breathe better. I'm telling you, and it keeps you younger. It's good for your skin. It's good for your body. It helps you lose weight, and it helps your metabolism go fast as fuck. Okay. These little things. Try those little things, and then obviously don't eat junk food. Because I know some of us we like to eat. We are eaters. We like food, but sometimes like just try to go a couple of days where you eat a lot less, and you don't shove things down your throat. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love walking, man. I wish I'm telling you, if you guys were close to me, you would see. You would love being around me because you'd be like, Flo, I always want to do something. Walking, going out to play pool, bowling. These things give me joy. They bring me joy. Like, I'm not a person who likes to sit at home all day. I'm not. And guess what? If I do, I'll even hang out with you on my bed and just watch a movie. We don't got to be like talking the whole time because I know social overwhelmness is a real thing. Like, we can get socially overwhelmed. So we have to detach for a second. Like, hold on, I need to breathe. I need to step away from this. There's too much social shit going on. I need a moment to myself because that's all real. You know what I'm saying to you? It's all real. We just need sometimes a break. And I like this blanket. I think I might use this for downstairs. I don't know. This white one, it's cute, right? This little white one right here. I like that one. Oh, they're clean. Okay, they're washed. That's good. Because I'm going to see how I feel about sleeping down here. Because if it doesn't feel right and I'm not sleeping good, then no, I can't do it. Come on, Bubbas. Come on, Mamba Bubbas. Come on, baby Bubbas. Come on, because if the cat comes in here, she never leaves. I got to walk around, lock doors around here. Like, we have a gun in our house and shit. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a person, I own a gun and I have a license for it. But, I know I'll never have to use it. You know what I mean? So that's good because I feel like spirit protects us more than we know. And another thing is we don't have to be afraid like to live on our own. Spirit protects us. Someone will be on their way to do something to our house, which they never will be. And spirit's going to they're going to break their leg on the way to you or something because spirit ain't going to let them do shit to you. You know what I'm saying? I cleaned the energy here yesterday. I did a lot of sage and Palo Santo and it feels better. I'm going to clean this up really good. Like, that's one thing about me. As if I had a friend and they needed help with stuff like this, we could do it together and it'd be done right away. It's just fun to do things with people. And it's sad because sometimes I'm like, yo, why is it the people I like the most live so far away from me? You know what I'm saying? Isn't that weird? Yeah, you are protected, babe. That's why I'm saying to you, you're protected. Don't ever let nobody tell you any different. You are protected, okay? I'm gonna take these boxes and put stuff in there. I gotta clean that like really good. I gotta clean that. I vacuumed all of the tops, like all the dust. I vacuumed all the tops up here. And I like this room. It's like a study room. It could have been a nice study room, but it's cute. It's cute. We'll see how I feel about it later. I could bring this up and use this for my things to put my stuff in. Okay. I got a random eyelash here. Random eyelash just sitting there. Okay. Because I gotta organize stuff upstairs and bring a lot of stuff down here. So now if someone wants to come visit and we be like, Flo, I want to come over. I have this whole downstairs for us and we can sleep on a bed together. A little balcony area here. It's nice. Okay. All right. Yeah, you know what? I don't feel like doing anything today because I'm just tired, but tomorrow I'll just get on my shit and just finish the rest of this because I'm really tired right now. I kind of want to rest. I'm in a mood to just rest today and watch a movie and hang out. You know what I mean? Come on, Mom, upstairs. And stop yelling at me. Ma. She goes, Ma, come on. Come on, Mama. Come on. Hurry up. It's like one of those days I just want to rest. But I am doing laundry and shit, so I'll get that done. And then, what is that, going downstairs? Is this going downstairs? Mom. He's got to carry the heavy shit around here because they're old. They're old ass. They're old asses. Hey, hey, hey. Alrighty. Now it's time for me to rest for a little while. I'm tired. Gonna finish the laundry today, and that's it. I'll be good to go. All right, guys, I love you. So remember what I said: new changes, new beginnings, blessings coming to you. Don't stress about things. Don't worry about things. Let me see the weather. Stay there. Stay there. I said, stay. Come here. It's a little chilly outside for her, but I could probably take her for a walk. Mm. This guy. Oh, my stepfather, shopaholic. All right, guys, I love you. Be good. Thank you guys for everything. Love you. Don't forget the mini readings we booked. I promise we'll be done. Just give me a day or two just to reset and rejuvenate. Because I've been kind of like, oh, I need to reset my energy. Reset. It's time. I'm gonna take most of this stuff downstairs, and I'm gonna take care of everything like that. All right, guys, I love you. I'll see you guys a little bit later. It'll be good. And I told you, things are shifting in your favor. Here. Things are shifting in your favor. And it's gonna work out for you. Let me see if they want some chicken. I love you guys. I'll see you later, okay? Thank you so much. Have a good night. Go rest. Oh, watch the movie What Dreams May Come. Go, you're gonna thank me. Go watch it. You'll be like, that's me. I do that. I help people get out of hell. It's called What Dreams May Come. Go watch it. You'll thank me later. Chicken be smelling like fart, bro. Anybody ever gotten a chicken and you're like, what the fuck is that smell? It's for the dog and the cat, but chicken be smelling like ass shit. Like fart ass. Like fart asses. Like my ass fart. That's why I don't like buying chicken from random places, because I'd rather go to a farm where they just freshly killed one and eat it right away. Because some of these people, bro, these chickens, bro, oh my god, they be stinking like ass fart dookie cockapoo. All right, guys, I love you. What Dreams May Come. The movie's called What Dreams May Come. Go watch it. You will thank me. You'll be like, Flo, that was a crazy, amazing movie, because you're going to be like, I feel like I've done that before. Like, when to get people that I care about out of a space like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you went to go remove people out of a space like that before. Like, our favorite thing here in the world, peppers. Peppers with yufka. It's Albanian, like, style noodles. They're really good. Let me see. I haven't eaten anything, so. Mm, mm, mm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, I love you. Rewatch this if you need to. Blessings coming in. Patience. Don't push it right now. Just chill. Chill. Okay? I love you. I'll see you. And by the way, don't buy bread with what is it called? What is that thing that causes cancer? That it's barfol. I don't forgot the name. It's with a. It's called bar. Some of you will know. It's in the bread that you're not supposed to eat. Barfolmium. I forgot. Bromium something. Okay. Bromium something. It's with a B. Do not. I repeat. Do not buy bread with that in your thing. Okay. Please and thank you. Okay. It's with a B. You'll know what I'm talking about. Barfolmium something. As bromate something bromate. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Non-enriched breads. Let me see. Okay, enriched wheat flour. No good, right? Okay, malted barley flour, niacin, reduced iron, thiamine, mononitrate, riboflavin, folic acid, and water and salt and yeast. You want something that's not, and yeah, bromine, yes. Okay, and L-cysteine. Stay away from bread that has L-cysteine. Some of them won't tell you it's in there. You have to call the company and ask. Okay? So you want to do that, okay? You don't want to be getting stuff with that in it. Okay, let's see here. So this is enriched. All of it's enriched. All the bread is enriched. which sucks because I like bread with my stuff, but I'm not gonna eat it if I see it's like enriched and not good for me. Why? Why? Why do they have to do this? Somebody tell me why. Yeah. Look, another one. Look at this. Tiramisu. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have some of that though. I'm gonna have some of that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna have some of that. All right, guys, I love you. You're my babies. Be good, okay? Be good boys and girls. Have a good night. You know what I'm in the mood for? Scrambled eggs, like just regular scrambled eggs right now. I don't know why. All right, guys, love you. I kiss you. I love you. Yeah, bake your own bread. Yeah, it's not even hard. People think it's so hard, but there's easy ways to make it. They have a lot of different options. There's that Mexican or Spanish thing. It's called those little they're little like patties like this. They were pretty easy to make. All right, guys. Kisses. Love and light to you. Okay. I love you. Be good. Don't worry. Things are gonna work out. Just chill, right? Just chill, bro. Chill. You'll be alright. All right. Love you. Bye, guys. Kisses. Bye. Bye. Good night, guys. Go watch the movie What Dreams May Come. You'll love it.